Hey guys, welcome back in here to another episode of the Breck and Byler Show. If you haven't already, please make sure to check out the Instagram and TikTok. And if you're joining us here on YouTube, please make sure to check out Spotify and Amazon Music so you don't miss a single episode and a single announcement. But without further ado, let's jump into the episode. Welcome back in here to episode 11 of the Breck and Byler Show, joined with the Brooks Johnson.
Howdy, guys.
Opland Sonnichsen making a second appearance. Yeah, everything's good. Mics are rolling, and we're good to go. I'm going hood up today. It's going to be casual. Trying to just relax. You know,
nothing new, though, right?
Hey, Brecken,
No.
First of all, now that we're at the hood off stage, you remember at cross country when it would be like negative 30-degree weather and you would have your shirt off?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
Oh, yeah. Dude. Not going to lie, I thought I was a tough guy. I was freezing when that happened.
Yeah, for sure.
But, bro, those were the days.
Yeah.
I still remember, too, one time I lost my AirPod running in the snow.
Oh, wow.
That was hard. Lost my AirPod, a tree hit it in the snow, and I thought I lost it forever. Came back a week later, snow all melted, found it.
I think I do remember that.
That's crazy.
Dude, we need Paul Maki back on this.
Yeah.
We need Paul Maki.
If you get Paul Maki on the podcast, you know how legendary that would be?
That'd be crazy. I still see him running. I live right by him, so.
You see him running?
Yeah. I live like 2 blocks away from him.
If Paul Maki was just like a blank person and you saw his running form, you'd just be able to tell it was him. Like, he's got such a distinct running form.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm talking
it's
about?
Smooth, too.
Yeah, it's smooth.
It's really smooth.
It's smooth.
But, yeah, cross country, those are the days. Patrick Henry. I mean, we'll get more into the memories of Patrick Henry.
For sure,
later,
for sure.
Cross country was great. I remember running.
Opland's definitely.
No, I feel left out.
Wait, yo, how was soccer, though, for middle school? I've always wondered that.
It was the worst experience of my life.
Really?
I'm not going to say worst. I'm a goalie for Dask in Lincoln, too. But, yeah, in 8th grade, we scored 5 goals, and I had all 5.
As a goalie?
MVP.
Well, I was.
you were going for Dask.
I was playing. I was
yeah.
playing field, but yeah, that sums up how good we were. We got destroyed by every team.
Oh, so not good.
Including Whittier.
I think Whittier's been decent. I know there's a teacher at my school. This is just now that we're in high school. There's a teacher at my school who used to coach at Whittier and stuff, and he says their soccer teams are pretty good.
They had a couple good dudes. Like, we only had 2 club players.
Yeah.
Me and Charlie. And Charlie was a defender.
Ben Jensen not play?
No, he ran track. I don't know if he ran track, but he didn't play. But Grant also ran track, so that's about all we had at Patrick.
I see, but anyway, enough of the Patrick stuff. I wanted to jump right in to some Beast Games stuff. Have you guys been watching Beast Games?
Every single episode.
Because we were talking about this off.
Yeah.
I haven't seen episode
4.
I thought it was 5.
It's 4. It's 5th if you.
The one that
include
just
the
dropped.
YouTube. Yeah. Whatever.
So 5th if you account the YouTube.
Yeah, the island video.
Yeah, I have not seen it, so don't spoil
episode.
that. But we're going to spoil some stuff here. We're going to talk about Squid Games after. So probably if you don't want to hear us spoil some stuff, maybe jump ahead 10, 15, 20 minutes. I don't know how long this is going to take.
This will be great, though. It's going to be a great segment.
Dude, if I see one more person cry after they lose on Beast Games, I'm going to shoot myself.
It is crazy.
Because here's the thing, Brooks, just because you say you don't know much about it.
No, I've seen.
So they started with
TikTok
2,000
posts,
people. It's $5 million prize money winner. And every time these people get eliminated, they cry like they're about to win. Like
Okay,
they have a 0 point whatever percent chance.
But also like $5 million.
Yeah, but they're like, I have a family at home. This
Yeah.
would have changed my life. This,
Yeah.
I mean,
So it's
no,
like a
no
sob
duh,
story,
but it's like, dude, you weren't winning. You were not winning.
Yeah.
You came, and also not to mention these people get eliminated. Like again, first challenge of the game, or first challenge of the whole series, Mr. Beast hands out $1 million for you to leave, basically.
Really?
Did you watch the first? Okay. Did you watch the YouTube video?
I did not watch YouTube.
Have you watched the YouTube video? Can I like interrupt?
Yeah.
So they eliminated half the players, right? And
It started with 2,000.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, it started with 2,000 players.
2,000. And in one of the elimination rounds, they had like, I don't know, it might have been like 8 or 9 plaques, and they evenly split people up. And they had prize money. They had like, I'm pretty sure it was a 10K. I don't know. Don't call me. A 10K, a 50K, and a $1 million like after 10 minutes, it would like go up.
Oh,
It'd be-
is this the YouTube video or is this episode?
Is it the YouTube video?
This is not the YouTube video.
I swear it's the YouTube
No.
video.
Here's what he's
This is
trying.
the YouTube video.
This is not. No, you're talking about where they press the button. What? Okay.
No. So they're in groups standing on these plaques, right? And they get past, like, whatever the first round was.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the next level was, it was either 10K or 50K. But this girl, he didn't start the 10-minute timer. So, like, none of the money was in play. This girl jumps before the timer starts and eliminates her and her whole team and gets nothing because she jumped early.
And then these people get so mad when they get eliminated, yet they had so many chances to earn money. And that's what I'm saying. Brooks, there was a challenge, right? Basically, there's these 4 groups, okay? Keep in mind, there's probably like 500 people left at this time.
Yeah. Has someone won yet?
No.
No one's.
We're not even close.
The episode we're on, I think there's like 200 left. Like, it goes down quick throughout the episodes, but obviously, like
the final 10 are going to last.
Like, I don't know how many episodes it's going to be.
After the most recent, like...
It's still going to be a bit.
Where they arrive to their island, there's like 210 people.
Yeah, anyway, but there was this challenge, right? There was these four groups, keep in mind. And each group chose a captain for them to represent them in this game.
Yes.
This is like the craziest game. Basically, what their captain goes up there for. So there's 4 people up there for each team, 4 captains, up on this big stage. Basically, what Jimmy does, Mr. Beast, he basically offers them bribes. Like, for instance, like, I'll give you $10,000 if you press your button, but you eliminate your team for $10K.
And you get to stay.
But here's the thing. Those captains, if they take the $10K, let's say, they get to keep the $10K and stay in the game.
Yeah.
But they eliminate their whole team, which is probably a team of like 50.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people. Like,
there's a lot
there's
more.
going to be a lot of people that hate you after it. It gets up to $1 million. $1 million, and nobody takes it.
I'm slapping that button.
And they get to stay in the game.
Who's not? Are you slapping that button?
I would have slapped it at 10K.
Destroying that
You would have slapped that at 10K for 50,
Stop.
50 people to hate you.
10K.
I get to stay in the game. Dude, you have to understand, with 1,000
So you're
people,
getting
you cannot
sabotaged.
build friendships. You can't build friendships.
Yeah.
It's
and you're eliminating people you're not going to see
Exactly.
for the remainder of your life.
But, I mean, millions and millions of viewers, like, hating you on social media. You would slap it for 10K, Brecken?
Yeah.
No,
Crazy.
No.
Heck yeah.
It's going to take... If what I'm hearing is right, I'm like 100K and I'll consider it. Like, all those millions of people who, like...
Dude, you have to understand, like, first of all, the chances of you winning any money is probably almost at a 0% chance.
Right.
Okay, obviously a little
That's
higher.
right,
But
that's right.
But you stay in the game. It's not like even if I would eliminate myself, I'm still taking probably 10K. I don't know about 10K, but I'm taking 100.
Oh, for sure.
For
Even
sure, for sure.
I don't...
That's crazy.
At that... Look, I know, you got to be this nice guy, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But at some, like...
At some point, it doesn't matter.
You have to... Throughout these type of games that these guys don't understand, they try to make these huge friendships and all these... Because they're there for a long time. Like, they're doing this stuff for probably a month on end. Like, they don't get to see their family. Like, so you're going to make relationships, but you have... At the end of the day, it's got to be all for yourself. It's got to be all for yourself.
Yeah, you're not there for...
Yeah.
I mean, it's not you're going to split it 5 million with a whole team.
But again, like, if I see someone else cry after they lose, like, I'm going to... like, and like I said... They're crying about themselves losing, like they're about to win this $5 million. Yet you had so many This isn't even the first opportunity they had to get money to get out. Like, there was like 3 other opportunities to take loads of money to eliminate yourself.
Yeah.
But $1 million.
I'm pretty sure there was like 100K up for grabs, like right away. Mm-hmm. Wasn't there?
That's what I was saying. The first challenge, Mr. Beast puts $1 million on the table and says, if you leave, you can have this $1 million. But let's say, Brooks, me and you both leave from 1,000 people, we would split the money. But then if a third person comes out, so you split it evenly.
So how many did anyone leave?
50 left. So, but they still left with, I think, at least 10 to 20K.
It was
they left with a good amount of money.
And that was the first challenge, so like...
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think the biggest thing, though, I really like the show, but a lot of the challenges are like self-elimination.
Yeah.
It's...
Well...
Like, the box game?
I can't really say.
There was this box game, like they put 3 people in a box, like a friend. Like, they tried to choose friends the day before.
That was his last episode.
Yeah, that was like the most recent episode I just watched. And Mr. Beast
So you did watch it?
No, I didn't watch the island video.
Okay.
Anyway, but this challenge, it was
So
like
lost.
Mr. Beast goes, choose 3 of your best friends to be with, or 2 of your best friends to be with.
Oh,
And they didn't know why, but they just chose them the day after they go on this challenge, and it's in a box.
Yeah.
And he said, you have 5 hours to decide. One of you has to decide to go home. If you can't figure it out, you all 3 go home. And a lot of the challenges are like that right now. It's like one person has to eliminate themselves for you all to move on. Like one of them was like, there was like groups of like 100 people, and it's like the one team that eliminates the most people from their team gets to have their whole group move on. And let's say one group eliminated 5 people and one group eliminated 4 people. The one group that eliminated their 4 people, everyone has to go home because they didn't eliminate them.
So it's not even,
I'm pretty sure that what you're talking about, that challenge led into the next video. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, well, kind of. But then like the end of that video is like the dude got the golden present, took the ticket to the island, brought 6 people with him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then the video ends with, there's one ticket laying on this Mr. B city. He made a whole city.
Yeah.
This Mr. B city.
Have you seen the city yet?
You better run quick.
Actually,
Good luck.
Well, it's not a whole city. It's just like,
I've seen one clip of like there was a bunch of people and they're all trying to count to 10 minutes before they like drop their ball or something.
Yeah, that is in the most recent.
So that's
That's on the island?
No, that's before the island. Okay, so this, I'm just gonna say this one part because you brought it up. That he gave everyone remaining a ball, and he put a 10-minute timer. Everyone was blindfolded, so they had to trust their instincts. And the top 6, because there's 6 people that go in each helicopter.
Yeah.
And he brought, I think it was 8 helicopters overall.
I think
so. Whoever these, so he had everyone drop the ball as close to 10 minutes as possible, and obviously if you went over, you were just gone. But the closest people, the 6 closest to 10 minutes, got to go to the island.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, basically.
Brooks, you gotta watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. It's actually low-key interesting me now.
Yeah, but I don't think... Can you guess how many cameras he used through this whole thing?
Dude, knowing Mr. Beast, probably like 1,000.
Over 1,000.
Over
I think.
1,000?
I think maybe 2K.
That's crazy.
2K what?
Well, they had a GoPro for every person on that.
2,000 different cameras.
They had a GoPro for.
GoPro for every...
I mean, that would make sense for.
I think he
Like, that's
spent
crazy.
upwards of
Money grows on trees
45
for
million on this whole thing.
I mean, yeah. I think
Where did he pull that money out of?
his
Dude.
net worth is like 500.
It is.
Yeah.
I thought he was.
It's billions.
No.
Not like billions.
I guess
but it's
from all the
at
stuff he
least
does,
a
like-
billion. Hold on,
spent-
you guys keep yapping. I gotta go shut this door. There's like some TV going upstairs.
He spent 15 million just on the city alone.
Jeez. I mean, I can see it from like the businesses and stuff. Like he's got to
Yeah.
be pulling.
Amazon.
Shoot, might as well check if the camera's wrong. Alright, we're chilling.
that would sure be fun.
be horrible.
I had that once. You know, I don't know if you guys saw it, but you guys don't know Hayden Schilling. But if you watch, you guys might have.
The lefty?
The episode with Hayden Schilling. This is
Yeah.
Hayden.
Yeah.
He was on the last episode with a different kid, Sam Baskin, but the episode with just him, he was here for 2 hours because my phone ran out of storage 3 times.
Really?
I was using some sort of like high quality camera, which
Oh,
this is
yeah.
still a pretty good camera quality
For
we're
sure.
using. But the one I was using took up crazy amount of storage, and I didn't have any storage on my phone. Man, that one took forever. It even ended up.
So were you like fully done with the video? And then
No.
you checked?
So we were done fully with the video, 50
Yeah.
minutes. I go check my
so
camera in my camera roll.
That's horrible.
I see nothing's filming, and I check my camera roll. It said a video of 25 minutes long. So then we redid it. I refilmed it. We go for another 25 minutes. I check my camera. It says I only have a video in there that was 13 minutes long.
Oh my.
And then it's a long
That's
story.
It's a
horrible.
hassle. Yeah, that's what I was thinking that would be happening because
That's why I always be checking it now.
yeah, like
Because I'm so
I would just
nervous.
keep it plugged in too.
What do you mean plugged in?
Well, I
Like,
mean, obviously the
charging?
battery in that is like
yeah, the
amazing,
battery on it's really, really good.
But
yeah, like if I take a 3-minute video, it's warning me and it's like stopping my video about storage.
really?
Yeah, so like
That's
I don't know how he makes these.
And I don't know. I see my YouTube because I post all these videos on my phone, and now the YouTube storage is like keeps going up and up. So I know what I'm gonna do when I get to like a ton of episodes.
Might just have
Do you have to like
them
buy
out.
more or what?
I think I would have to, but I don't. I might actually invest in maybe buying some more storage. I don't
sure.
think it's like that much.
It can't be.
Like I don't think it's like insane. I don't know.
Or I mean a hard drive.
Yeah, because I should be probably doing this on a computer, but I don't really have a computer to upload stuff. And I already have a system working now that I have anyway, but yeah. Anyway, you guys want to talk about some Squid Games?
Sure, absolutely.
Well, what do you guys think about, what do you think about Squid Games Part 2? I haven't seen any of it. I'm not going to watch it, so you can spoil whatever you want.
I've watched all of it.
I've watched 2 episodes.
I'm not going to lie. I watched 2 episodes of the first season. and I just saw the second season was out.
Oh, so yeah. That's I didn't finish the first season because like it just gets so like what's gonna happen kind of.
Well,
because of all like that spoilers you see on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I did not know what it was. The first little whatever you want to call it.
Oh, you didn't even know what Squid Games was.
Well, I knew of it, but I
did you not know how it worked?
I couldn't really follow the plot.
I see what you're saying.
But yeah, now that
Well, I know it first started where they were gonna play the game. The dude brought in all these people, kidnapped them almost, I think.
Or like
this is like the
manipulated them in,
Yeah, and then about this money, and then everyone that was there, because they knew like if you get eliminated, you die, you get killed. So then they all voted on all the people voted if they should do this Squid Game stuff or not, and they all voted no.
if they should stay or not.
Yeah, so then they all left, and then I think I don't know, and then they all came back because then they realized, oh yeah, we actually really want this money. I don't know.
I didn't watch that part. But
that was the first season. I didn't watch any of the first
you haven't
season.
watched,
I probably have it all wrong.
You haven't watched an episode yet of the second season?
I'm not going to. I'm really not that.
Have you watched any of it?
Yeah, two episodes. I think the funniest thing I've been seeing is on TikTok. You see the meme where it's like, I've played these games before. None of you guys know what I'm talking about.
Oh, no. I saw a couple of videos of like Fortnite. Because they have Fortnite.
Like,
some dude
it's like a meme now.
Some dude will just run up and be like, I know what they're doing. They're going to shoot you if they move. And they like try to recreate it in like a public game. And it just ends up as an edit on TikTok.
My TikTok does not show that on my For You. Not going to lie.
I guess we're brainwashed.
Yeah. Anyways, this kind of... You guys already talked about like the Vex Bolts thing, right? On your last episode. Anyways, I've been seeing a bunch of TikToks where they're trying to mass follow him now.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Yep. He's through the whole thing, he still got up to 8 million, lost over half, went down to 2.9. I checked
He's
today.
back to 3.
He's back to 3.4. Yeah,
3.4.
This was all like a scheme, bro. Like he made so much money off this.
You know what this whole situation reminds me of? It reminds me of like the not Kaisen. It reminds me of KSI's "Think of It" song.
Yes.
KSI played out so smartly with that song. I think he dropped it. Thinking he was going to be a good song, in his mind. But then people were hating it, and I think he didn't like it at first. But he's like, you know what? Whether they're hating it or liking it, they're still playing my song, watching my song. So he just reacted to it so he could get more memes to all that kind of stuff, and it worked. And he probably made a ton of money off it. And personally, I'm a guy here saying that his song is probably actually a 6 to 7 out of 10. I don't think it's that bad.
It's not horrible.
Griffin Edwards would say it's about a 9 out of 10. He's always playing it in government class.
Like, I think the Trippie Red part is not bad. The Trippie Red part on that Thick of It song is not bad.
Some of it's good. Like, that's crazy to say, but
I only know one of the lines.
But again, I think this is kind of same with Vex Bolts. People are this massive following saw it, posted a bunch of TikToks, streams, like, about just like reacting to it negatively, like, oh, don't do this,
the most watched live stream ever.
Was that on New Year's Eve?
Yeah,
1 million.
There's a dude that goes to Lincoln that was like with him.
Yeah,
Cole Wise.
That was cool.
He like went to his house.
Where does Vex Bolts live?
Texas.
Yeah, Texas.
And he was in Texas on New Year's Eve.
It's because he works for Base Body Works.
He was at his house.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah. There's a picture.
There's a picture on Sioux Falls Bar.
I think our sisters used to play basketball together, so I kind of knew who he was. So yeah. He's working. Do you know like Lance
Baker? Is that what it is?
Yeah, he works for him.
Well, he's a hairstylist.
Oh,
that's
pretty cool though.
But also, we were together during New Year's, and I was just like sitting on Vex Bolts, like watching followers. I guess not watching followers.
Brain rot, guys.
Watching his videos, and he posted. I think it was. I refreshed, and it was like a minute later. He had like 1 minute after his post, he had, I think it was like 400,000 views already.
Oh, and
that video got to like 130 million views.
Yeah,
that is so much.
You ever phone?
It didn't get that high, but no.
I actually
like,
want to see that.
1 minute, like it was posted 1 minute
remember
ago, and yeah, it was at like 10 million views in 1 minute.
It had like 20K
Like
likes.
everyone was just spawn camping his channel or his like page.
That's what I'm saying. Like this whole thing, because he started before the Vexploits Mastodon following. I think he was at like 1.2.
Oh my.
Now he's
Yeah.
at, how many followers is he at?
Yeah,
He's at 298.4 million views.
Let me see the
So
video.
that's not
video.
the one. Oh, yeah,
Wait, yo.
that's
Okay.
the big one. I
Wait,
think we were looking.
Wait,
at
yo,
it.
play the video. I want to see it.
Which
I
one?
could low
We
key.
were
Should
looking
I?
at this.
Should
We were
I?
watching
Should
this
I?
one.
Should I? When you play the video, overlay it on the video or the film
Yeah,
so they
yeah,
can
yeah.
see
He's
it
at- he's
on
at-
the camera.
He's at 3.4 here.
Yeah.
You can just look.
Yeah, no, I can edit the camera.
So-
I want to.
Instead of mass and following,
It's this video right here.
He got mass followed, like 1.5 million followers.
Yeah.
2024, it has not moved on to 2025. This is my last video ever, but Let Him Cook Legacy will be
I forgot he was the Let Him Cook.
They
guy.
even got him. What are those? Is it a casket
Yeah.
for funerals? That's just like.
$30,000. Yeah, no,
He
dollars.
probably
There
gets
are
so
only
much
two
money.
rules. Make it about Let Him
That's
Cook.
crazy though. 298.4 million views.
And-
I might just
like-
throw that up on the screen when I go to edit
Okay.
this
Yeah, for
video.
sure, that's
Just
Well, you got to think like, what? There's 8 billion people in the world, and that's
oh, there's 330 million people in the U.S. I mean,
Yeah.
that's almost the whole U.S.
that's
watching.
wild.
Yeah.
I mean, if that puts into perspective. That's basically the whole U.S. watching watching that one video.
That's crazy.
Not even a percent liked it. So
yeah.
that's how you know
That is
they're
kind of true.
annoying.
Like I
2.7. Yeah, for how many people viewed it? Almost 300 million views and only 2 million likes.
yeah.
I don't know though. Do you
Bought
get
followers,
You don't get paid for likes. You get paid for
views.
But like it's weird because I've seen stuff where you only get paid for like videos that are a minute or longer.
I've heard
On
16
TikTok?
seconds or a minute.
Yeah, so like
It's weird.
that's
Well, I know
weird how you
YouTube's
get-
only views. You only-
Yeah,
you don't get paid.
YouTube's only views.
But you want subs, like if you're a big YouTuber, because those subs are basically follows, and that shows
Yeah.
to companies like, hey, then they'll give you sponsorships because they know you have at least that big of a crowd. So that's why subscribers are still important to those big YouTube creators. But yeah, I think views is where you mostly get paid. I don't know
Yeah.
about TikTok, but
It's crazy what social media can do like for you. Because I just saw him collab with Mr. Beast,
yeah.
which was
Yep.
also wild. And then
oh yeah, go
go
ahead.
for it. No.
Oh, I was just gonna say, did Mr. Beast just get engaged?
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
You saw that?
Did you see the proposal? Is kind of like
I
she did
didn't.
not have that like a reaction in my opinion.
I didn't watch
see
the video, but I saw the Instagram.
The video
post.
was kind of
Dude, that's just so you know, Mr. Beast can post literally anything, and it just
Yeah.
it had like 3.4 million likes.
yeah. I look at the comments. Oh my gosh, his channel is more like
It's booming.
he'll post a video that's just so no one.
I'm
cares.
sorry, he's got more than like $500 million. Man.
Well, I looked it up a week
Now that
ago.
I think about his businesses like Feastables and stuff, like oh,
Festivals,
he's a
Peace Burger.
billionaire.
He's got those like those
for sure.
chocolate egg things now, sort of. No, not the. I don't know.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't have that, but he has those little toys, those little kid toys.
And he
Peace
partnered.
Burgers.
I bet he's getting a part of what KSI and
Prime,
Lunchables.
Yep, Prime.
Not Lunchables.
You think?
Whoa, whoa,
Lunchleys.
Lunchleys, Prime.
Yeah.
I said Prime. I meant Lunchly.
Because
Yeah.
Logan Paul and them are
Logan Paul,
making
yes.
so much money off of Prime.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
But
Influencers are going crazy.
do you think Mr. Beast is gonna stay around that? Like, if you think about it though, remember when PewDiePie was so high?
Yes.
Who talks about PewDiePie anymore?
No one.
Right.
Think about even
Yeah,
like,
but
even
Mr. Beast was right there though, like
Yeah.
with him, and everyone still watches him.
yeah, but even a guy, I think YouTube. I just don't see Mr. Beast staying at so high right where he is right now. Like, how should I explain this? Like, YouTube has never worked that way. I feel
Like he's at his prime.
and I don't think people want a app. I was listening to a different podcast, and they had a great explanation on this. Do you guys know who Colin Samir are?
No.
You guys ever heard of him? No, they got a good podcast, and they're talking about some like 2025 trend, whatever. But they were talking about how they don't think, sort of in the realm of like, they don't think Mr. Beast necessarily is going to stay this high that long, because it's just not how it's always worked. And I don't think YouTube wants a YouTuber that kind of dominates the whole YouTube world. Because, okay, let's say you have a guy like Mr. Beast that has all these subscribers more than anybody else. Then it looks like YouTube is Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. for
Instead of
sure.
YouTube, what they want YouTube to be as an organization is like YouTube. You can go to YouTube and look up so many different people with so many different personalities, and so if you have a guy like Mr. Beast that's just taking over the whole YouTube industry,
Yeah.
it's like that's what YouTube looked like, is just Mr. Beast.
But also, you got to think, because it's like YouTube also gets paid for like active users. So the more like, I'm not gonna say clout, but the more people Mr. Beast gets to watch, the more money YouTube will make.
Yeah, they're probably making a lot of money off of him.
Yeah.
So like, I can't see them like. I can see Mr. Beast here still in like 10 years.
No, it's not like for instance, Dude Perfect. Like, they still get tons and tons of views and followers. Like, they've been around for 15 years and still are so popular. I'm just saying, I don't think Mr. Beast is going to be the only person he is right now. That's just how it's never worked on YouTube. And I don't think because I think the viewers that watch, it's hard. I feel like it's hard to go back to the same guy over and over again, especially if they do the same things, kind of like Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just think it's just going to be hard for Mr. Beast to stay.
I can see that.
At some point, you cap out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. One, it's not like he's doing it for the money now.
Yeah. He already has plenty.
Yeah.
And good for him. He gives it away a lot.
Yeah.
Which is great.
But he also has a ton of like other channels that are just crazy. Like his gaming channel probably is like
dude.
He has everything.
If you think about like how much, like I was walking, I went on a trip to Arizona. I was walking just in some random like grocery store, and you just see Feastable bars everywhere. So it's like
New York.
Like, it's just like, that's bank.
Yeah.
Bring me the money.
But yeah, but like you said, he just says, I think he has way more than $500 million. He's got, think about it, makes money off YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Feastables, Beast Burger, YouTube gaming.
I forgot about Beast Burger.
And now, not to mention his show that he just released on Amazon.
Apparently, it was like the top show within 20 hours. Of
I can see that's,
Which is,
But yeah, it's crazy how social media is taking over kind of even like the news type of things. I mean, think about the election a little bit. The reason Donald Trump won the election, I think, is because the Republicans took over sort of the social media type of approach. They tried advertising his name, all that kind of stuff, vote for him, blah, 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 on social media, because that's where all the audience is now. Where the Democrat side took it on like the news type of news chains where nobody's even really watching anymore.
Right,
you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And who knows if the Democrat side took it at the approach that the Republicans did, it could have been a whole different election. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like the amount of influence that social media has now on people around the world, and just so many people are on it. And it's
for sure. Mm-hmm.
I also saw something that, did you guys see? Like the average person in the world spent over like 2.5 months on their phone this last year.
Yeah,
that does not surprise me.
That's like 5.5 hours a day, I think.
At school, does Spotify like count towards your?
That's what I don't know. You know what I mean?
Because I have 4 hours today, and I feel like I've barely been on my phone.
Yeah, a little bit is skewed because it also counts your screen time if like your phone like turns on for a notification.
Yeah.
But you can see that, right? So you know how there's that bar that shoots up on your screen time thing? If you see that gray space, that's basically, so there's like colored on that bar, and then there's gray on that bar. The gray space basically shows like, that basically means you weren't on it. Mm-hmm. That's just like your phone was on. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm also on Spotify a lot, and like you said, I see my screen time average, and sometimes like, no way.
Yeah.
It's not that high.
Besides on big trips, I'm like, because some of these days I'm averaging, like going to Kansas, I have probably 5 hours minimum on my phone.
Yeah.
But like at school, some of these days I'm like, wow, how is it so high?
Yeah. Sometimes I am just lurking on my phone though, and I don't even
realize
That's
true.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
You guys want to jump into a draft?
Let's draft.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's draft.
I'm so down.
All right. Jeez, didn't know we talked about Mr. Beast for a half hour, but interesting guy. But anyway, today,
you see what happens though? Like, that's how easy it is.
Lots of clips, because if you put Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast in a TikTok,
that means we could be famous.
Mr. Beast, hit me up, bro. Sponsor me.
Let's collab.
You guys think I get any sponsorship? You guys get any sponsorship ideas? I really want to, like, I have this huge hunch, like, that I think, like, I'm saying it could be episode 50 or 500. I don't know if I'll be around episode 500.
That's a lot.
Let's just say, though, I'm not stopping anytime soon with the pod, but I feel like I can get a sponsorship somehow.
Yeah, did you call Bagel Boy? I saw that on
that was for the Fab Four.
I saw that.
That was really funny.
I saw that on Caden Sports.
So I was in class, and I don't know how it comes. We're like, let's just hit up Bagel Boy for the sponsorship. I should have put it on speaker for the videos.
Yeah.
Basically, what they said.
Grabbed his notebook.
I told them about the pod. They're like, oh yeah, cool. We'll give you our email. They gave me the email. I wrote it down. Whatever. I emailed them. They did not email back.
Yeah.
Really?
It was funny. I saw you. You got excited too. You grabbed your notebook and your pen. And you were like, yeah.
I really sold it to people. There was a ton of people that come up. So, hey, did you get that Bagel Boy sponsorship?
Right.
Hey, what happened to the Bagel Boy sponsorship? And no,
I want to see a
That's
Bagel
not-
Boy sponsorship.
I would love to see a big boy.
Thing is,
Because it's
I
like a
can't even
local.
get- yeah, local. Like I'm not gonna get McDonald's. Like,
And it's,
I can't
obviously,
just do
yeah.
that.
and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Bagel Boy is the best bagel shop in the nation.
That's not sponsored. You didn't
Not
give me-
sponsored.
Sponsor
give-
us, Bagel Boy.
I'll
You
take
didn't
NIL
say
deals
that.
too.
No, but I could maybe hit up Juice Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even need like money. Just like give me like coupons to like 20% off every time I go
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Like I just feel like I could get some sort of sponsorship at some point. But we'll keep working hard. I might hit people up on email or call people. Well, I don't know. Maybe not after this, but maybe tomorrow. But
You might be able to get some free merch from a team called Tilted Towers Elite.
TTE.
TTE.
TTE merch.
What you know about Tilted Towers Elite?
You know, when's your guys' next game?
Sunday at 7.
We play at 6 on Sunday at the Special Olympic Gym.
Oh yeah, we play the Special Olympics as well.
Ooh, back-to-back games?
Might have to cheer these guys on.
Might. I will say TTE's got the best social media consistency posts
100%.
out of all the Y-ball teams.
And I don't even run it, so
It's
shout out Tristan and, a
and
little bit of Kale.
Yeah.
See
Merry
the
Christmas.
inspirational quotes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Tristan just walks up to me one day and I just start saying some random inspirational quote and I look at the ceiling hoping just for a laugh or whatever. And this guy's, I should post that on our story. Like,
And he actually does it.
Yeah.
And it's a picture of you too, like, I don't
Yeah.
even know, pointing at.
Let's go for it.
Go ahead.
No, please.
All right. We're drafting. Today,
Gotta
the
lock it
draft, we're doing 3 apiece since there's 3 of us here, 3 each. We'll do snake draft as always. You guys decide who's going to go first here, do rock, paper, scissors, whatever.
Go for
Well, I
it.
tell them.
You got
We're
it.
drafting the hardest sports in the world. So we have to draft what we think are the hardest sports to play in the entire world. And you guys will vote on Instagram what you guys think. The last draft that I did here was probably the closest I've ever. It was like, I remember at one point I had 26 votes, Hayden had 26 votes, and Sam Baskin had 29. So
What was
very
it? What was
close.
it on?
Oh, no way I'm
I remember
It was last
seeing it. I
episode.
just forgot to vote.
Oh, satisfying things draft.
Oh
Pretty
yes.
random,
that's a good idea for a
You
draft.
should also do a draft about like
I really thought I had him beat by a long shot, and I thought Sam Baskin would have lost, and he won. I thought his draft was horrible.
you should do
personally.
a best Disney Channel show draft too.
Maybe in the future.
Yeah.
But today we're doing the hardest sports in the world draft. Who's gonna start?
Johnson's got
You
it.
gave it to me.
We'll go this way. Second, third, and then
Okay.
we'll go.
I think I've been
Alright.
thinking about this. So my first pick is hockey.
Really?
Ice hockey, because just it's like physical like football. And I mean, ice skating is not that hard to learn, but like the level they play it at,
Yeah.
That's what
seeing like a 250-pound dude
Yeah.
just come at you and then you get pounded to a ball.
yeah, it's physical.
It hurts.
I love how you said ice hockey. Shout out all the field hockey players out there.
Yeah,
Shout out the field
Make
hockey.
sure we don't put them in there.
Ice hockey though. Yeah. I don't think there's any field hockey players out there. Field hockey seems like it's lit. It seems calm sport. Ice hockey though, I think the biggest thing is nobody knows how to skate. I don't know how to skate.
I know how to
I mean,
skate, but like
yeah.
it's not like I'm close to what they
No.
Oh yeah.
they get. Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like if I start, it's like bike. It's like riding a bike. I think if I did it long enough, get the bounce, I
Yeah,
can figure it
for
out.
sure.
And then at that point, it's natural. And then you're basically running, but you have skates on.
I have a question.
Yeah.
You say sports, does that mean like triathlons count, or is that multiple sports together?
Like team sports?
I feel like that's more of an event.
Should we say team sports?
No, because
sports
golf
overall.
could be in there. I think. Let's not do triathlons or marathons. No. You can say a runner. You can say swimmer. No, not triathlon.
So just a sport based off one.
yeah, just like
activity.
one sport. Like
Okay.
That would be
triathlon
kinda
is
school
running,
sponsored.
swimming, and biking. You have to say
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
biking or swimming or running.
Okay.
You can't put triathlon.
My first pick's gonna be baseball.
That's
No
not a crazy
bias.
take. I think Brecken was going to take that if you
Yeah,
did.
I
think
was
so, too.
definitely taking baseball.
Yeah, baseball is.
Just the eye-hand coordination.
By the way, if you guys want, it's a sport. You can take. I mean, I'm not taking it, so you can take it. But you can take like gaming, poker.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Sure, with
gaming-
poker being a sport.
gaming is
It's a
so
sport. It's a sport.
You think it's a sport?
Heck yeah, that's definitely a sport. It's a game.
gaming is so hard to get good at. Well, like to get really good.
Yeah, I played my fair share
Gaming
of
low key. I'm not taking it. You guys can take
No,
it.
you can-
I'm not taking
I
it.
feel like we've talked about it too much.
Wait.
for someone
What's harder to go like? What's harder to make $1 million in? Professional sports or gaming?
Gaming.
You think it's harder?
Yeah.
This is a great question. Like, what do you define? Okay, guys, here's the thing.
I don't know.
People at home can disagree with me on this, but for instance, I think playing basketball and baseball, I think baseball is harder than basketball.
For
right?
sure.
Right? To play the sport, just to play the sport. But when you look at it, basketball is way harder to get drafted, go pro, and play at the highest level. Think about it, because you're only playing 7 to 8 players on a team in the NBA. You take a game like MLB, you have probably 10 pitchers, you have all these guys. You play 9 players at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And not to mention to play pro baseball, there's like 3-4 different. There's independent ball. There's there's
good.
rookie ball, low A, high A, double A, triple A, MLB. To get drafted in basketball is way harder. Okay,
and you got to be
to go
6'8".
To go pro in baseball is easier to go pro in basketball.
Okay, do you mean?
But to play the sport, baseball is harder.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm
sure.
going off. I'd say baseball is harder than basketball.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, with that, my 2 picks. I will be taking gymnastics. in my first.
I like that. Gymnastics is hard.
You guys do not know how strong,
It's hard to do well.
athletic
Yeah,
these people are.
They're some of the most athletic people in the world.
Do you guys know how strong those guys look? Like men or even the women that do it? They don't lift.
Yeah.
That's just
Chill.
them.
They probably do.
I looked it up. Look it up right now. I
don't
looked up
lift.
something because I was interested. They don't lift really at all. They
I
just
believe
do that stuff.
Can we get some fact checks in the comments?
Well, the
Like,
reason they look because a lot of the stuff they're doing is.
it's like squat.
Fact check it right now, Brooks. You got your phone. You can look it up. Look up if
I'll
they
look it
lift.
Yeah, you got it.
I feel like every time I'm on here, someone's looking up something I say. Well, but
I have
because I
used
tell them
Google,
to.
I have used Google a lot with Brecken on the pod.
2 times he's been on, we've had to use it. But gymnastics. But I think they do a lot of the. I'm trying to think of the word.
Calisthenics.
Calisthenics. Yep,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I was saying. Calisthenics stuff. So that's why they look so ripped. But they're so strong.
It says historically many gymnastic coaches and athletes have discouraged weightlifting and routines as they may bulk up the athlete, which I actually do
So they
understand
discourage-
because you want to be so light with all those flips.
Mm-hmm. But
But
so strong.
yeah, once you look at them though, they're huge.
Yeah.
Like
It's
their
like the swimmers. Like swimmers.
their
are
sho-
just-
their
Yeah.
shoulders are gigantic.
Yep.
They're everything.
Yep.
Yeah. Pause.
Is UFC and boxing 2 different things?
yeah.
I would just say boxing.
No, I'd just say boxing.
I don't
too.
want to have someone with UFC and then someone with boxing.
Just put like UFC/boxing if that's what you're taking.
Because that's what I'm going to take.
Okay.
UFC/boxing.
Okay.
Yeah. There's so many different forms of fighting.
Yeah. I think the amount of endurance, the amount of hand-eye coordination, the amount of quick reaction, and yeah, like I said, you have to be so conditioned. Like, there's a reason why they fight almost 2 to 3 times a year, not even.
Yeah,
The amount of skill, like I said, it's a tough sport.
for sure.
It's a tough sport.
I feel like that's one, like, you can just be like a random person who doesn't watch sports, but you'll watch a boxing match that's happening.
Yeah, I'm not a big guy that watches, but I know for the whole world population,
Yeah.
there's a lot of people that watch a ton of boxing.
Did you guys watch the Jake Paul Mike Tyson the
of course.
Netflix
Everyone
series?
walks.
Oh, the Netflix series?
Yeah.
Series?
Yeah. Well, it was like leading up to the fight. There was maybe 2 episodes, both an hour. Obviously not.
I'm probably gonna watch
They
it.
train so much though.
Yeah,
Like
for one
blood,
fight.
sweat, and tears. Yes.
Mike Tyson looked terrible.
No.
Yeah, all that training
He was
for-
horrible.
I see.
I think the biggest thing though, they're like, it was staged. Have you seen
He also
Mike
made it.
Tyson on the Instagram? Like how fast he looked. All those people. It's like,
Well, yeah, on Netflix, he looked like, I'm not going to say prime Mike Tyson because prime
looked
Mike
good.
Tyson's a dog. But like,
oh, you mean not on Netflix? You mean on Instagram?
Like on TikTok and
Social-
stuff.
no, because they showed them training on Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
But
okay.
he looked like fast. He looked good. In
Yeah,
that.
but even Jake Paul said it, which he's right. Like, you guys are dumb. There's literally another guy fighting back at him, right? It's high.
That does make
Well,
sense.
no,
yeah.
not you guys are dumb. I'm just saying the people that it's
Yeah.
like, dude, there's literally another guy fighting back. He can't just go quick jab, whatever, with just hitting random gloves that someone's putting up. Like, there's another guy he's fighting against. It's not the same thing.
For sure.
And they both got so much clout and money from that.
Oh yeah, I personally, I enjoyed the whole fight and the whole lead up to it, just because, like I said, I enjoyed the whole thing of it, even though the fight was a little disappointing. Because I was telling people Jake Paul was going to win, and I won some money off it betting with some kids, so that was good. But also, like I said, I just like the hype around it.
Yeah.
the vibe around it, the hype around it. It was just great.
Who didn't know about it, right?
What?
Who didn't know about it? I feel like everyone I
Oh,
talked
Yeah,
to.
everyone
was
is
just
talking about it.
Yeah.
Like that was a bigger event than the Super Bowl.
Yep.
That was huge.
No, we were talking about it the last time you were on the pod
Where were
about
we?
how many people watched it.
Like 100.
I think it was like 100
my
and some
Netflix
million.
my Netflix crashed.
Everyone's did.
Everyone's, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. My second pick.
Moving on.
Moving on. Gosh, there are so many hard sports. If I'm going off just pure hard to be good at, I'm going with golf.
I like it.
Golf is very hard. Obviously,
Yeah,
once you compare high school varsity to Division I college, sometimes I see 40-year-olds playing par, but going 21 under in a Masters is crazy. Once you think about it, it's wow.
I was talking because I brought up Jake Balzer before this because shout out Jake Balzer, by the way, came up with this idea about this draft, but we were talking about it. He's like, golf is the most mental game ever.
So hard.
yeah. I played. I think on my 18 birdies golf app that tracks how many rounds you played. I played over 1,300 holes of golf this summer.
Wow.
And I mean, yeah, every one of those holes is just it's a mental game.
very
If you get
mental.
down on yourself,
There's
there's no going.
It's
Oppen's
so
got- go
it's
ahead.
so hard to be consistent too.
Oh, yeah.
Me and Oppen played a good amount of golf this.
I was going to compare it. The difference between the best high school varsity player at school and maybe the best Division I player, just you can tell that they're just they're so experienced and they've taken so much time with the game. I don't know, just a huge difference.
Yeah.
What were
You have
gonna
the
say?
two most mental sports on your list, baseball and golf.
Yeah.
That's why I think baseball's even harder. It's take the mental side of golf and then
Yeah.
put it in with all the hand-eye coordination, the smarts you need. I don't know, the athleticism. Because truly, you don't need that much athleticism. Any sport you play, even golf, you need to be athletic. I mean, I could be wrong, but
Yeah.
No,
Golf's
I see
the
what you
least
mean.
athletic out of them, but
but it's still insanely
so
hard.
hard.
Nobody, you can't just bring a random basketball player and tell them to go play golf. They could never do it.
Brecken, you ever golf?
Once in a while.
Once in a
No,
while?
but I'm not
twice a
very
year?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably 2-3 times a year.
Yeah, I'm not roasting Brecken, but I remember I saw you there. We were at Keene. Were you with Casey?
I still am not good, but I'm a lot better since that
Than that,
day.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Casey
What
said
he's talking about, I golfed one time with Kaysen Mediger, and Opland was there too, golfing with his grandpa.
I was with my
or something.
grandpa.
Let's just say
I-
I shot 36.
It was either
on a 9-hole course.
It was either 13
Yeah.
over on the first hole or 13 strokes.
Eight. It was 8 over on
So
the first
13.
hole.
No.
That first hole, did you go OB
So that'd be-
twice?
Yeah,
So that'd
it
be
was bad.
14 strokes or something.
I still suck at golf, but I'm not that that looked like I've never touched a club.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
When I swing, you can tell I've touched a club. I'm just not. I mean, I can drive one. I was at Great Shots the other day, piping it.
Great Shots is fun.
I was sitting at Great Shots too, because the ball does not fly. The club suck.
yeah,
The ball
no,
suck.
yeah.
On the bottom level, on the ground, I hit it 294.
Really?
Yards?
Yeah,
That's-
Carry?
yeah.
I don't
Oh.
even hit it that
No,
well.
whoa, I don't know about carry.
I think.
Probably.
No,
I
no,
think-
but this is on the bottom level too. But
Yeah.
Great Shots, if you're hitting it 290 at Great Shots, you're hitting it.
You're at 320, yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
at least. And
With a good ball, good
ball
club.
and good club.
I think my farthest drive ever, I was with you. It was at Elmwood. I think it was at 3.
Where are we? What hole?
Oh, gosh. I believe it was 17. I don't know. I had 2 really good back-to-back drives, but it's not like I'm crushing 350 like pros.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah. Anyway, Brooks, you got 2 picks here. You have hockey right now.
This is crazy. This is a crazy pick, and a lot of people are gonna think it's crazy. But water polo.
Ooh.
Okay.
The meme of the draft. The meme pick of the draft.
Show the meme
Give
of
him the award.
Chill. No. The amount of you ever shred water for 5 minutes
The
straight?
endurance they have is
That
wild.
is so hard. And being a swimmer is really hard in general. Like Michael Phelps, the athleticism you need to shred
Yeah,
water for
that's crazy.
whatever.
Yeah.
How I don't even watch water polo, but yeah.
Well, you got to think, those goalies, they tread water for 20 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
I get they're not, swimming, but they're also not getting subbed out.
Yeah.
I can't tread water for 2 minutes.
I probably couldn't either.
It's scary. Water's scary.
Again, it's just one of those things, though, I feel like if you did over and over again, Like, you got used to that kind of stuff. I feel like you could. Let's just be honest, though. Every sport's hard in itself. No matter. Shout out all the sports. They're hard. Like I said, any sport is insanely hard. But, I don't hate it. You have a good point about the treading the water. Especially, Yeah, it's a good pick. Oh, you have one more.
For my last pick.
There's a lot of good picks.
I know.
There's a lot of good picks.
Think about, too. Maybe you want to take a sport for the people, Maybe not for yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what's something they would think is hard?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, would you say, football is, a hard sport? Because,
I'm not taking
football. It's a really physical sport, but I don't know if it's,
Personally, again, football, insanely hard sport. Just like any other sport.
For sure.
The amount of skill you need to put into any sport is insane. But think about it. A running back, right? You can just be fast. You don't have to be coordinated. You just pick up the ball and run. Don't get me wrong. You still have to be skilled enough to read a gap, run through that gap and stuff.
So strong.
Yeah, but you can just, you know what I mean? It feels like more of running back is just a natural ability thing, more than a skill coordination thing. You just run as fast as you can.
I think I'm going to take basketball.
Okay.
Just because, think about Steph Curry. Like Rudy Gobert, I wouldn't say he's, the most talented player in the world. Just because, he's in the NBA because he's big, tall, and he's strong. But, Steph Curry, that's,
I saw a TikTok and it was he was 8 for 8. Maybe it was last night.
Yeah. All right.
Gosh, I'm stuck between two things, but I think I'm going with track. Sprinters, sprinters.
So sprinters?
No, I mean no.
I don't know what
You're telling me.
track's
You're telling
got
me you
a
can go.
bunch of different things.
No. So okay, I'll just say the 100.
100-meter runners.
Yeah. You're telling me you can go outside and run a sub 12.
Sure, I can
Again,
go outside and
feels-
run a 100.
This is why it's hard, because that feels like a natural ability thing again.
Okay, so it's the hardest.
Hey, you picked it.
It's fair. It's
That's
fair.
fine.
It's
That's
fair.
fine.
It's a good pick. Again.
No, I feel like you guys are not seeing where I'm thinking. Cuz
I
no average person is going outside and running a 9.8 second 100-meter dash.
This is
Noah Lyles.
This is a good ad. Okay, have you ever talked about this? Noah Lyles said you're closer to the average person is closer to LeBron James than they are closer to me, Noah Lyles.
Mhm.
You see that?
Yeah,
Noah Lyles
yeah.
said that. Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But also, how should I say this? Take a sport like basketball. Nobody can just go play basketball. Anyone can go run.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, but I'm saying run at the top
But that's not the
Yeah,
draft.
but that's
Yeah.
any sport. Being
Okay,
at the
that's
top of the
true.
level is the hardest thing to do in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Bad
I see
pick.
exactly
Yeah.
where you're coming from, though.
That's not a bad pick.
No, it's not. I totally agree. Trying to be that fast is hard, but you're also taking in consideration the top runners in the world.
Okay, but you got to think also there's also Y ball. People just play basketball.
But
Okay, but I could say about baseball. No one can just go out and just play baseball.
yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Now I get what you mean.
You know what I mean? Anyone can go out and run with their legs. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah.
Huh? Chill.
But I know exactly
Chill.
where you're coming from. Being at the top of level, I know what he's right. You're closer to LeBron James than you are to Noah Lyles, which is actually 100% true. You have a better
you
chance
think?
of becoming. I know I have a better chance of becoming LeBron James than I do to Noah Lyles.
Me for sure.
I might disagree with you guys because
No.
LeBron James.
LeBron James.
Yeah, we could just skip that part where I started.
I've never seen so much glaze on someone's birthday in my life.
Griffin?
Comments.
40 years old.
Everyone.
Guys. Oh my God, I'm bringing back Griffin.
He is a
but
part of one of my backgrounds. Whenever it's time to play a Y ball game.
This guy has a background.
Yeah.
You know. I witnessed a story where someone had a birthday cake for LeBron's birthday in my school. It was sad.
That's
It wasn't.
actually hilarious.
was funny.
No, but all the
Griffin.
TikTok comments,
Edwards?
all the TikTok comments. Have you just it's a video of LeBron. I think the rookies were singing him happy birthday. This is just one specific video. There's a ton of videos out there, but it's man, the way he smiles is so
Yeah,
tough.
yeah.
The way he points is so tough.
He has so much
all
aura.
the way. Yeah, exactly.
The
stuff like
paragraphs
that.
I see about
We were
him.
talking about this at the Pentagon. We were walking out. We were like, how many more years do you think LeBron can go?
Yeah. He said he could go for. He said he could play at a top level for like
Was it 5
to
to
7 more years.
Yeah.
Not that he's going to.
I thought I
but-
also saw something that he was going to be done
Yeah.
soon.
Like yeah.
But-
He's not that he will play for 5 to 7, but he says he could play for 5 to 7 more.
He also
years.
said like he doesn't want to get to a point where he like plays bad, where he's disrespecting the game. I guess. I don't know.
But he's also LeBron, and you got to think the impact that he's like had on the game.
Yeah.
Brecken, are you a MJ's the GOAT guy?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I think I remember talking about that
It's
in
not
our health
close.
class.
It's not close.
Oh, you don't want to start that in the car ride with Brecken either.
Nope.
Why it gets
It can get very deep. Him and Phil go at it. No,
Why,
it was
is Phil a LeBron guy?
It was Brecken and Bo Kerner
Oh yeah.
at baseball tournaments.
Do you know Bo Kerner? Anyways, he was on my baseball team. Not playing this year, but we talked for it hours.
Walk back to the hotel.
Just an hour.
Look at this
about
LeBron. He's just
LeBron and Jordan. You know, there's arguments for both sides. We'll leave that for another episode. Definitely gonna have to get into a GOAT debate with somebody sometime soon. But you know, anyway, on to my last pick. I have no idea where to go. Wow. Okay.
I can think of a couple, but I also
Really
speak
hard.
track.
I don't
We
want
could
to.
storm some ideas.
I just don't want to take football.
Yeah,
I don't think
wouldn't
football's. Yeah, I would
because it's kind of like run. It's like Opland's track.
I want to take cross country, but like I just dissed on
Yeah,
Opland for taking the running.
I would.
Brecken, why'd you quit cross?
Too big.
You got
He
too
was
big and then you
injured.
quit.
He was injured too.
I was injured as well, like with my arm, which just sounds weird, but they actually wouldn't let me run for 3 months
Really?
because of But then at that point, I'm like cross country. Third sport, first of all. Second of all, if I want to be good at baseball, which is my favorite sport and I want to be the best at, I have to be what I am right now, 180 pounds
Yeah.
to be able to hit.
Baseball's not about.
And if I'm running all the time, I can't keep on any weight and losing weight. No matter how much you lift or how much you eat with how much you're running in cross country season, it's impossible.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So at that point, it's like you kind of just have to give it up. And I know I'm playing basketball where you run a lot, but
it's
that's
more
a
of
little
a
different.
big-
It's
Yeah.
also not
It's
like
different.
you're training speed on the bases.
You're not running 7 miles or
Yeah.
10 miles.
I'd rather be big and bulky than run cross country, and especially when it's my third sport. And being the size I am will help me so much more long term with baseball wise compared, which is what my main goal is, right? So that's why. But with that, I don't care what I said about Opland's take. If you know, you know. I'm taking cross country. We both know
It's tough.
it is legit. Talk about a different mental. Talk about a mental sport but from like a different type of mental side. Like this is
That's
like
just
mental
burn.
toughness.
Yeah.
Look, there's people that I know. There's people that used to say cross country is so easy. You just go out there and run, and then they actually join the cross country team. I know of kids that have done this, and they say it's one of the hardest sports they've ever been a part
I'm
of.
tired after a lap, like a warm up lap at soccer. Mm-hmm. Like I know Tyrus runs so much. I've heard they run like 10 miles a day.
It's wild.
Brecken, is it weird I have a core memory? We were at Metro 7th grade at what's the Brandon park called?
McCarty Park
McCarty Park. I just have a core memory of that crossing that finish line
at the same
and
time.
that bench. You remember that bench at the end of the race that everyone just
yeah.
fucking sat on?
Yeah.
And then I would cross it. Yeah, that's when I was better than Brecken, guys. That didn't last
He
very
was
long.
better than me. He beat me by I think a second at Metro
Yeah.
in 7th grade.
It didn't last long.
Cross country.
Brecken, Briley, and Brooks.
I was a better track runner though.
Oh, you were better. Yeah, I
was
mean,
better.
not even to say I was better. Like we were.
We were. I mean, you probably actually were better back in 7th grade,
Yeah, Loki peaked in 7th grade.
dude. You know our whole Patrick team though is just not running anymore. No one-
Jackson.
Patrick Henry.
Oh, Patrick Henry.
All the Ben
Yeah,
Eiffel kids. Still
everyone
run.
quit.
Jack Teller quit.
That's I like.
Jacob.
I love cross country in 7th and 8th grade, but high school everyone quit. It just wasn't
Yeah.
fun.
and so people got cut.
And I quit after 9th grade to pursue my dream of golf.
And Y ball.
Did you do golf this year?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good.
fun?
I think I was first on JV, so next year we're searching
VAR?
for a VAR spot. Yeah.
That's good to hear. Can you explain your idea, the viral video of the all-out mile at Patrick Henry?
Absolutely. So
That went viral.
10,000 views. 10,000 views.
That's still a lot, though.
That's a good amount. That's the most viewed video on my profile.
Compared
Anyways,
to-
You know, we're at like 55 minutes, but I don't care. We can keep yapping for as long as you guys want. Should I just check if the camera's still rolling?
yeah, check it. And the here, I'll start talking about the history behind the viral.
We're good. Yes, Breck.
Anyways, 8th grade, my ankles were just, I think I was
Jelly.
growing too much. Yeah, jelly
Jelly.
ankles. I was growing too much or something. Anyways, I was on the injury sideline, and the Patrick Henry cross country team was gonna run a all-out mile, and I just decided to record it. And
Face leading on top.
Yes, I was just thinking about that. You pull up
Face
face
Leland on
Leland
top.
6969.
Yeah, Face leading on
anyways,
top.
that was a funny video. And Brecken apparently ran a 4:20 something.
It was on, to explain that whole video, if you go, is it still on your page?
Yeah.
I
Rip
occasionally,
Brooks.
I haven't obviously watched it for like months, but I used to occasionally just go back and watch it for fun. It's just an all-time classic.
It was really fun.
Also, Brooks, no glaze, got to be one of the best TikTokers in the area. The golf videos are top tier, by the way.
Appreciate it.
I don't
Appreciate
want-
it. Thank you.
You got to be honest though. It's the people in the golf videos that just make it so.
It's both. It's both. It's the narrating.
It's narrating.
You know, it's just
I appreciate that. I work hard on
Are
them.
valid.
how how long do those take?
Oh, not very long.
Oh, they don't.
10 minutes, 5
You
minutes.
just take videos of each shot and then
What do you use?
voice over.
CapCut?
I used to use Video Shop. Yeah, I think I used CapCut.
On our recent one,
I think I used CapCut.
when we were at your house with like those other two people, we just used voiceover.
Yeah, on CapCut.
No, it was TikTok. I swear that was TikTok.
You can use
What-
voiceover on
it was
TikTok?
CapCut.
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Anyway, but the story behind that video, we're supposed to do the all mile on the track, but there was a football game, so I ran a 4:40 mile in 8th grade.
Definitely
It's
not.
because it was way short.
It was like a .85,
Yeah.
0.9.
Yeah. No, that was a great video. I don't know why I love it so much. It was just FaZe Leland on top. That's what I always.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
That was an all-time video.
Yeah.
8th grade was a great year.
You guys don't understand like how great 8th grade year was. Like you people watching, like best the second semester of 8th grade. People have heard
No,
me
I
say this.
agree.
Best semester or last semester of 8th grade was the best time, like for school, the best school year I've ever had in my life by far.
Me too.
Like the amount of enjoyment that went, like it was just the vibe.
Everyone
too.
got their braces off. Looking.
Brecken was running 5-minute miles and beating everyone in track.
That's summer.
not Cole Riley.
And I feel like for baseball, that was like the first summer we were like good.
Yeah, that too. Like was that 14U? Yeah.
14U.
The summer during that, that was the first summer we were like actually like, because I remember that 13 year
Starting to throw hard.
I mean, I know no one like really cares besides the kids on the team, but
It was also
yeah.
our last year U trips.
yeah, it was just everything, man.
Yeah.
Do you guys are like the memories? Do you guys remember the day at school? It might have just been like the honors program side, but there was like every class I had that day was a sub. And you remember the microphones they had?
Oh,
We
the
would
most
steal
annoying
their
thing.
microphones, ask to go to the bathroom, put it in our pocket or something. People would go outside the classroom, still connected, and just start yelling into the microphone. And it goes
What?
over the classroom.
I remember some
and
honest
the,
kids.
And the teachers just were so confused.
Didn't Jacob put a speaker in the ceiling?
No. He put a speaker under the lunch. Okay, he used his lunchbox. He walked over with the speaker under it, put it under someone's lunch table. I don't even know how he got it under. Just snuck it under. No one even saw it. Started playing music. And nobody knew where it was coming
Jacob's a
from.
menace.
I remember the big thing about 8th
It was
grade
just
was
funny.
You
Yeah,
guys broke the clock
Oh.
playing that. Do you not remember?
Speedball.
Yeah, speedball.
Speedball.
You don't know about speedball.
Bauman?
You broke every single clock in the whole school.
That's right. So speedball. You guys know silent ball. Well, both. It was like maybe it was speedball.
We didn't have your teachers.
Basically, if you dropped it, you were out.
Yeah.
But you could chuck it as hard as you wanted.
Yeah.
But that seems like okay, just do that to everyone. But that's not because like there was like alliances usually. So if, let's say I chucked it at Opland's friend
Yeah.
that he was alliance with, Opland would chuck it
I'm
back at
chucking
me.
that
You
back.
know what I mean?
I'm just-
So, but people would do that, and then stuff like that would happen. They'd break a clock, then the whole clock system goes down. I do remember that.
That was
as well.
weird.
You guys don't even understand. Speedball was like the most intense thing ever. At the end of the year, we had this big end of the year tournament, but we had to do qualifiers. We had to
I
qualify for
remember
the end of
that.
the year
I remember
tournament.
hearing about that.
Oh, great time.
8th grade was fun.
I came third out of the whole 100 people on my team. Ben Jensen came first.
Seriously?
Brody Schaefer came second.
Ben Jensen?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not surprised about that.
I was talking to him today about yeah, we'll get into that at a later time.
You get into it now. We're already like an hour in.
Might as well just keep
It was just some kid was sleeping in our class. It was funny. Shout out Ben Jensen.
Yeah, shout out Ben Jensen. Love that guy. Shout out Ben Jensen.
Good times.
First ever episode that has gone to an hour.
Seriously.
Clap it up for that.
We've been close.
Clap it up for the homies.
Look, if you guys are actually still here with us right now, you're an absolute real one. Lucas Johnson, I'm shouting you out right now. You guys don't know Lucas Johnson.
I know who that is.
You do?
Yeah.
Talking to him today. He says he listens to every episode the full length. So shout out to you, Lucas. If you're still listening, you get a shout out. But I think I shouted him out now 10 times right now. So,
I mean, yeah.
Hey,
but that just shows how much he deserves the shout out.
Yeah.
Real fan. He deserves
agree.
shout out, Lucas Johnson, okay? Real one. Anyway, anything else you guys want to yap about here for?
This is a statement. I think you can tell me if like I'm wrong, but I feel like Lincoln should have at least one state championship voting.
What do you mean?
Mitchell has all the votes.
For football?
No,
or basketball?
for
I mean?
basketball.
Yeah.
No, I not agree with that.
Yeah.
I think you guys are way now. I said before the season for basketball, you guys were going to be good. But I didn't think you guys were going to be.
I think
this,
we talked about it.
This good.
Yeah, we're good.
You guys are insane.
And we're not even that like it's not even like we're losing a ton of seniors.
No,
Like
you're losing. No, basically your best players are coming back. I mean, nothing against Eddie Knorr, Luke Kremke's, but
or Zay.
you got Sam DeGroot, Sam Erickson, and Brody Schaefer coming back.
Couple
Who
of the best
personally
in
I
the
think
state.
are your top
And DeAndre.
three. DeAndre's insane.
And then I feel like our sophomore class is insane.
Mm-hmm.
Landon, Everett,
Yep.
Kyler's pretty good.
Brody Knorr.
Brody Knorr.
Yep. You guys got players for days.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, it should be interesting. Yeah, I would agree with that. I think at least one vote for number one.
Yeah.
But it's hard. Mitchell won it last year, returning their best players, and they haven't lost yet. So
Yeah. I guess we'll see.
Washington's finally starting to click now. We've won
Yeah.
3 straight. So hopefully. That's how it was last year. We started out real slow. Starting to pick it up now again.
Did you guys play Jefferson?
Yeah, beat them.
By what?
6, 7.
Yeah, Lincoln only beat them by 4.
Yeah. We had a hard time against Roosevelt. We did not play well. Still got the win. Win's a win. Win's a win.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think basketball should be fun. Only 6 games in yet. So a long season. But anyway, I think we probably should wrap it up there.
Yeah.
Hour long. I don't know who's even still with us. Probably like 10 people. But shout out to those 10 people. Not even. But yeah. Thank you, Brooks Johnson, for being on first time.
Thank you.
Got any last words?
Nah, I'm thankful for the opportunity. I got to be on the Breck and Beitler show.
God bless America.
Awesome.
Nah. Peace out.
And yeah, with that, thank you guys for tuning in here to episode 11. Keep being consistent. Come back every week. Maybe 2 times a week. You never know what I like to do with these episodes.
I feel like you posted a lot lately.
Oh, yeah. Consistency is key, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, if you're feeling like it too, start a podcast. You have my permission to. I don't want to be the only one doing these podcasts. I want to listen to someone else do a podcast.
Maybe I will.
Maybe you
I
will.
think me, Aiden Johnson, and a few other guys tried to boot up Epic Podcasts.
Oh my.
Was that back in the day?
That was 6th grade.
Were you?
Dude, no, I just remember the TikTok page
Me too.
that
Yeah.
had like the podcast thing.
Your podcast are like 10 minutes.
Well, yeah. I mean, we won't be able to bring it up because I think it's deleted now. But yeah, those were funny. That was a 6th grade podcast. You know,
Old times, man.
talking about Old Town Road.
I miss it.
All right. Yep.
All right, we're going to wrap it up there. Make sure to check out Instagram, TikTok. If you're joining us here on YouTube, check out Spotify and Amazon Music so you don't miss a single episode. But thank
Those
you
on
guys.
Yeah, thank you.
And with that, Breck and Beitler out.